Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. Obviously I says this week that I was going to be starting my diet, so we'll go and cover that now. Right guys, so as I just said, tomorrow I'm going to start dieting down for my holiday. My holiday's in about 12 weeks time, so I'm going to get up tomorrow, I'm going to weigh myself, and then from there I'll make a few decisions on what I'm going to do. So since my fight I've just been kind of relaxed. I've been eating a wee bit more, I've been deliberately eating a wee bit more to gain a wee bit more weight, because there'd be no point in staying that weight with nothing to lose to kind of try and show you the kind of stuff I'd be eating, if that makes sense. So I have been deliberately eating up, and obviously I am a wee bit heavier. So what am I going to do to get in shape? What tools am I going to use? There's going to be a few things I'm going to be using for this. I'll be using an Apple Watch. If you didn't have an Apple Watch, you could use your Fitbit. And the reason why I'm going to be using this is it's going to kind of give me a rough guesstimate of how many calories I'm burning per day, so that'll be my calories out part of the equation. From there, I'll be using my MyFitnessPal app, and the reason why I'll be using that is to monitor my intake for the day. So based on putting those two together, I'll always have a wee rough guesstimate of when it gets to my last meal, how much I'm going to have, how hungry I am, all those kind of things. It maybe sound a bit more complicated and I don't normally diet this way, but I kind of did do this for my fight when I was making the weight going down, and it worked a treat, so I'm going to just kind of take you along over the course of the weeks and show you how I'm doing that. I'm going to be using my MyZone belt, and the reason why I'm going to use my MyZone belt, that will be monitoring the intensity of my training, how hard I can go and stuff like that, because it's all based on your heart rate and stuff. So again, I'll probably show you the ins and outs of what kind of training I'll be doing throughout the course of this. I'll also be using a spreadsheet, and again there's going to be some data on the spreadsheet that's going to be vital to seeing if the diet's working, a few measurements of my body weight, and also tracking my ingoings and outgoings for the whole week and putting it all together. And obviously some of the data on that requires a measuring tape, so I'll be using a measuring tape just to measure different parts of my body, because although a lot of weeks the scales might not move, might be for various reasons, but it's important to track some measurements as well, just to make sure you're not focused on this one minor thing. And nutrition wise, I'll always diet in a way that works for me, meaning I'm not one of these, oh you have to have your 5 a day and eating super clean as people would call it. I'll always diet in a way that works for me, so I'll always be, my main focus will be my overall calories for the day. I don't get too rigid with rice and broccoli and chicken and all those kind of things. So I have a few focuses. I have my overall calories and a protein intake, just to ensure that I'm going to retain my lean tissue while I'm dieting. Because of the macronutrients, when you start dieting down, protein's the only one that typically goes up. So that will be my primary focus, and of course I'm going to try and eat healthy as well. And the last thing I'm probably going to kind of share with you, and it's a very small list, is the supplements I would be taking throughout, which isn't much. I have a multivitamin. Again, it's almost like, it's like just making sure I'm filling in the blanks. Would I say you could have a multivitamin and ignore all your whole foods and all your nutrition? No, I wouldn't say that. I'll always have a multivitamin when I go into a caloric deficit, 100%. Another thing will be fish oil. I don't really eat oily fish, I don't really particularly like oily fish, so I would suggest anybody that there's a lot of research on fish oils. If you haven't read some of it, go and read some of it, and it's more on the health side, it's nothing to do with anabolic or anything like that, so I'll always have my fish oil every morning. I also have vitamin D. Vitamin D is one of the things I think in Scotland we probably need. I'm as white as a ghost, as you can probably see, so I'd always suggest if you're very pale skinned or you're indoors quite a lot, to supplement with vitamin D. I'll be training different various types of training as well, so one of the things I will be supplementing with, and I haven't supplemented with it in a long time, will be creatine. And creatine, because throughout this journey it's not just going to be boxing and stuff, there's going to be weight training, there's going to be some interval training, aerobic training, there's going to be some heavy lifting, or what I would class as heavy lifting, which isn't so heavy anymore. So creatine could help with that. That could help with my output in that sense. And if I'm struggling to meet my protein numbers, or I'm just looking to have an easier way to get my protein in, that's the only time I would recommend a protein shake if you were really struggling with your numbers, so I will be having some protein there as well. But anyway guys, obviously as I'm going through this I'm going to keep you up to date, but let's get back to the session today. You'll probably see quite a bit of Scott getting in sparring, I make a brief return to the ring here, so stay tuned. Right, today we've got an actual crowd in with today. We've got Matthew's back, he's back from the Marines, Rab's back from the Marines. We've got Scott, one of, well, if not the top heavyweight in Britain right now. We've got Fiona, we've got Xander holding the camera, we've got a whole crew is today. So the pad work and the workout and that today should be fine, and hopefully we can try and drag some folk into sparring as well, so let's see what happens in here. Right, so we've got Scott in first. I've never took Scott in the pads in such a long time, so we'll see. Step round with that last foot. Ready for it? Jump. Again. There you go. Oh, the feet. Again. Again. 2. Again. There we go. 1, 2. Again. Don't dramatize too much. Sharp. Again. How we done? I don't know. You threw it up. That's it. Again. 1, 2. And then a hook. 1, 2. Right. And then a roll. Yep. Again, nearly there. 1, 2. Roll before he starts off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again. Hook. Harder. Harder. One more time. That was good. Then a hook. And again. And you want to pop that hook.
Relax the shoulders.
And again. Again. And again. Again, mate, come on. What's that? And again. And again. Get the elbows a bit higher. And again. And again. 2. Again, watch it. 3. Harder. And again. And a roll. And again. Then a roll. Again.
Yeah, you want you to come forward.
Keep going. Right, we're going to get Xander's first spar on camera. He's never sparred before. We're going to get him in my Team GB heavyweight. So let's see how it goes, well.
That's a good shot.
Keeping up tight. Listen up, listen up. Last time I spelled Unity was 75. Right guys, so I ended up jumping in for a round with Scott, which probably wasn't the best idea. Now my wrist is killing me, but luckily he took it easy on me, and everybody else has been jumping in, doing rounds and that, so it was actually a really great session today. So we're going to tie it up there. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, let me know you're watching them, and give us a comment. Right, cheers guys, see you later.